welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here at my channel, welcome to the Makeup Mummy family. So today we're going to be doing a makeup collection video. This has been requested, so I'm pretty excited to show you guys what kind of makeup I do own. First of all, you'll notice I am wearing no makeup. Now there's two reasons for that, guys. One, I will be behind the camera the majority of this video, and two, I have a few makeup looks to create later on, so I hope you can forgive me for going barefaced for this intro. Also, I want to say as well, I do have a lot of makeup, but compared to some people, I've probably got nothing in comparison. But again, in comparison to some other folk, I do have a lot. It's pretty obscene for one person what I've got. I don't need all this makeup, but I just really enjoy collecting it, and I love makeup, and I just love showing you guys what I do have and what I do like or don't like. So without further ado, let's get into this makeup collection. Okay, lovely. So we're going to start over in this little corner here. I'm not going to go into much detail about this unit because really there's hardly anything in it. In this one here, there's some nail varnishes and some brushes that I don't use on a daily, and some hand cream there at the back, hand sanitizer. So like I said, not much going on in that little cupboard. And the same goes for this one. This is basically just all perfumes. I've got a mixture there of Beyonce, Rihanna, JLo, Avon. So a nice selection. And the rest of this unit pretty much is empty. Just down here are a few shower gels belonging to my husband, a picture of my granddad, and a picture of my hubby. Now, you will have to excuse if this camera is shaking a little, and obviously if it comes in and out of focus, because I am holding this on my little tripod by hand, so it may be a bit iffy. So in the first drawer here, we have some of my beauty blenders, some scissors, my Miracle Complexion sponge, which I adore, and we've got some powder puffs in there. Then down here, we've just got my little girl's dummies, which are of no interest to you. We've got some makeup wipes, and then back here we've got some cotton pads in this glass jar here. This glass jar is basically just a kitchen jar. It's to hold like your spaghetti or whatever. I just thought I'd use it for my cotton pads. Moving on to this second drawer up here, there's just some random stuff in here. So as you can see, I've got this little sample here of the Chanel Gabrielle perfume, which I have to say smells lovely. Then we've got these here. So these are for helping me put my falsies on, which I say they really do help. I think I picked these off of Amazon or eBay, was it? It was one of the two anyway. And then we've got some eyelashes. I do have two sets of these, but the blue one seems to have disappeared. I don't know where it has gone. They both used to live in here and now they don't. Some false nails in case I feel like I don't want to do the short look and if they're not growing so well, because I sometimes do suffer from dry nails as well, so I keep them there. And just my watch and glass case in there. And the top one is not very exciting, guys. It is just sort of makeup boxes and brush boxes. As you can see, that's the Jaclyn Hill box. I just thought it was too pretty to throw it away. And under here is just, again, some leaflets from my Too Faced, some watches, and my little girl's rattle from when she was little. On the top of this unit, there's a picture of my grandparents. I've got a hair bubble here and some crystal, like, ornamental pieces, and then I've got this that I keep here. There's just a tiny drop left in it, but you know what, guys, I absolutely adore this perfume. My husband bought this for my birthday last year, and it's just absolutely divine. And then at the back of this, I've just got a little Celtic cross. I like me some ornaments. So now we're going to move on. I think I'm going to show you this one right here first. So on the top of this unit, my TV actually sits up here, and then we've got just some family photos. My husband and I on our wedding day, and then we've got my little girl as well. And again, I've got a selection of photos that I just rotate here. I've got my grandparents at the moment, but there's a few there that I kind of go between. So I'm going to start on this first drawer. So if we pull this out like this, guys, nothing too exciting in this one. This is just basically some of my skincare. So I've got some simple here. So this is the Kind Skin Hydrating Light Moisturiser. I really like this one. I'm just about done actually, so I probably will need to replace it. And then this is the facial wash to go with it. Again, this is a must-have. They're really, really good products. And because I do have a tendency to suffer from eczema and dry skin, this is just ace for that, because there's nothing in this harmful. There's no scents, no nothing. So ideal if you do have irritable skin, eczema, any of these skin conditions. Excellent. I also picked this up because I do again suffer from blackheads, so I picked it up to try it. I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, it's okay, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favourites, to be fair. Moving on, we've got the Garnier Moisture and Nourish, and then we've got this little fella here. So this is the Avon True NutriFix Miracle Glow. Basically what this does is it dissolves your makeup, breaks it down, and just makes it far easier to come off. You basically just put this oil over your face, and then you put a little bit of warm water on, and it turns this oil into milk. Sticking with the makeup removing, we've got this one here, the Micellar Water Skin Perfection from L'Oreal. Again, this is another one of my favourites. As you can see, I'm nearly done this as well. And then I've got my toner here from L'Oreal, which is the Age Perfect Refreshing Toner. The smell on this, guys, is, oh, it's amazing. Down here, some little products. I've just got this wee testing mask from Avon. This is their new Clinical Defend and Repair Overnight Hydrating Mask. So I'm definitely going to have to give this a go. We've got this one here, which is the, I don't even know how to pronounce this, guys, so I'm going to be a masoch at this. It's the Treasures of the Desert Moroccan Argan Oil. It's the Rasoul Clay Face Mask, if that's even how you pronounce it. Let me just bring this closer for you guys. See what I mean? Oh, that's a big ass word. And then we've got the Jose Moran Argan Oil. Again, I love this if I just put a little bit of this on my face. And I also, you could use this for your hair as well. And again, I've got another, let me see, face oil here. And this one is from Avon, the Heavenly Hydration. And it's got the Mediterranean oil. Oh, God almighty, I can't speak today. Mediterranean olive oil. So again, really nice. This doesn't irritate my skin at all. It just makes the skin feel really, really soft. I would probably put this on before makeup, and I sometimes even put it on after I take my makeup off. My little girl is screaming on me. She just doesn't get the conception. Obviously, she's too young to understand that Mummy is filming. So back here, we've got some masks. So these are just the Primark face masks. I absolutely love these. Now, I think if I remember right, these were £3 a piece. So I've got this one and that one. One's got the Himalayan bamboo clay in it, and the other one is more of an argan-based product. Then we have this one, which is probably my favourite out of three, the Pure Clay Detox Mask from L'Oreal. This stuff is bloody fantastic. You just put it on as a face mask, and you can really feel it pulling on your skin, tightening up, and just like drawing out all those impurities on your skin. It's just a really good facial mask, and I want to try the rest of them. Back here, nothing exciting, just a hairband for keeping my hair back, and this has got to go back into one of my eyeshadow palettes. And then back here is just some creams. So as you all know, guys, this is my favourite one. This is the Olay one. You can use this as a primer as well as moisturiser. To be fair, I do use it mainly as a moisturiser. And then back here we have a night cream and day cream from Avon. This is their NutriFix. I like them, but I wouldn't say, again, they're my favourite creams. I don't feel they do overly much for my skin, to be fair. And then we have some of the simple eye creams and a little lip balm there as well. So nothing overly exciting in this drawer. Okay, moving on to the second drawer. Now, it does look empty here, but the magic does happen when you do this. Okay, so this is some of my liquid lipsticks and other glosses and bits and pieces. So I'm going to start over in this drawer here. So I'm not going to go through everything because, as you can see, I do have a lot. So these are all the Primark lip crayons. I absolutely adore these, as you guys know. Now, these are about £2 a piece. And honestly, they just do the same thing as the NARS lip crayon would do, although it's unfair for me to say that because I don't have a NARS lip crayon to compare, but I have heard and seen that they look very, very similar. The pigment is also amazing. So again, these are more like, again, just lip crayons. This one is from Kiko, and I've got a metallic one from Primark. Back here we've got a Technic, some more Primark ones down here. I think this is another Technic as well. Yep. And back here I've got my Huda Beauty lip lockers, which I do like, I have to say. I really do like these. I've got a Primark lip gloss, which again is Fabby. This is a lip locker. Again, really, really nice. And then I've got an Avon Mark lip pen. Not a fan of this, I have to say. I mean, it really is just like you're drawing on your lip with a pen. I mean, it smells lovely. But I'm not a fan. Then back here are sort of my Kylies. I've got some from the Holiday, the Cocoa, and then I've got these Too Faced Melted. And then back here I've got some of my NYX Lingerie. And then this one is more of an older one actually. I've had this for a little while. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie. I got this as a Christmas present from my mother-in-law. Really, really nice actually. It's really minty and it's lip plumping, so you really feel it tingling on your lips. Again, we've got some Kylies here, and we've got again some just random Kylie lippies there. I think this is the birthday edition, I think, if I remember right. Then down here we have the Kat Von D mini collection, and I have one of her bigger everlasting lip lockers or lipsticks, and this is in Bow and Arrow. And then I've got a L'Oreal lippy. Again, this is quite an old one, I have to say. We have a couple of the Poundland ones. This is the Makeup Gallery. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, they're not my favourite, but they definitely are okay. These are, again, Poundland. And then we've got this one here, which is one of my favourites. This is the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in the shade Madeline. I don't know if you guys can see that. My camera doesn't want to focus in for you. And then this one here is a Collection Velvet Kiss. And this is in the shade Blackberry. Back here we have this Ofra liquid lipstick, and I have to say I love this shade. The shade is called Mine It, and there is a couple of reasons why I like this. I love it for the colour. It's just absolutely amazing. And my late grandmother was called Mine It, so hence why I like it so much. This one is a Primark. This is the XXL Plump, and I have to say I really like the shade. It's just a really nice purpley pinky mauve colour. Back here we have, again, Too Faced Melted lippies. And then back here I got these off of Amazon. These are like dupes, if you like, for the Kylie collection. What does it say on here? It says Kissing Beauty Glazed. So that's the company that they come from, Beauty Glazed. And then back here I have my Kiko. This is the 3D Hydro Gloss, and this is in the shade 18. So that's basically this drawer, guys. So as you can see, I've got a wide variety. Mainly all this here is Kylie, and then this one is probably mainly Kat Von D. This pink right here, oh my days. It is blinding, and it's so, so bright. I probably wouldn't wear this on an everyday. This would just be if I was doing a look on Instagram. I just couldn't pull that off every day. Now, let's move on to the next drawer. So as you can see, this drawer is a little empty because I'm just building this up. So let's start off with one of these here. So I'm just going to come down a little bit for you guys. So I've got some Avon Mark. I've got a new look here. And this is another new look. I've got these three here. A brand I've never really heard of. These are Akuz. Is that how you pronounce it? Akuz. And lots of like tangerine shades. This is in the shade number 13. Let me just show you what that looks like. If I could get the No, I can't get the lid off for you guys. We've got some Primark. These are 90p, guys. 90p. This one I absolutely love. This is just like a really, really bright red. Again, I'm not one for wearing red a lot, but I do if there's a specific look that I'm going for. Hang on till I put this back on. This video is going to be a hot mess. So we've got 3 of them. We've got a couple of Maybellines. This one here is more of a jelly lip gloss. I'm sure it is this one. Yeah, so this is one of these jelly lip glosses that just gives your lips a hint of colour without being too way out. I think that these are some of their older range. These aren't really anything excitingly new. Then back here we have, what do we have here? We've got some Technic lippies and we've got some Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution lippies are really, really nice. I really like them. Again, this is another Makeup Revolution and this is in Scandalous shade. So it's like a nice bright pinky purple. It's just a really pretty shade. Then we're going on to MUA. I've got a couple of these here, just like that. This one's quite a deep dark shade. I like that one. Again, these are MUA lipsticks. And I've got another one here, which is quite a baby pink one. This one kind of can wash me out a little. I don't know, I'll show you guys. It's a really, really pretty shade, but it just can be a little light for me at times. So I have to 9 times out of 10 add a little something else on to that in order for it to work. Then moving on here, we have some Makeup Revolution. I've got a Kiko lip scrub, which is amazing. I have to say, and I think every girl needs a lip scrub in their collection, simply because in the winter months, if you are feeling a little drier, this will get rid of any of the dead skin on top. A Kiko lippy right here in the shade Smart 434. I've got these lippies from Kiko, which I absolutely love. This is in the shade 125. You just click the button on top and it releases the lippy at the bottom. And I have another one of these. This is just a really light pink. And again, we've got the new Avon lip lacquers. These are really, really good, guys. These are £7. And there's 24 shades. And there's 12 mattes, 12 glosses. I have to say the glosses are high shine. And I haven't found they bleed anyway. The only one I had a little problem was with this one here, which was Mani Eater. It can be a little streaky to start with, so you really have to build that colour up. We've got a couple of Asdas right there, and we've got some Freedom. These are all Freedom here. Back here, these are all the Primark Instagirl. Again, I kept it to more cool tones. This is a grey colour. Actually, this is a really nice colour, especially like for doing like your Halloween looks and whatnot. The 3 back here are Ashley Tisdale's. So this is just a really bright pink. This one here is more of like a purpley pink. And then we've got just a basic nude gloss. And then in the front here, we've got the Instagirl lippies from Primark. Down in this little corner, we've just got some L'Oreal, again some Asdas, and we've got, this one is a Laura Geller. Now I've had, like, my mother-in-law gave this to me, so she's had it for quite some time. But I just really like the shade. Let me just pick up my lid since I have dropped that. And then over here, we have all the Freedom Pro Melts. We have the Makeup Forever gloss. I've got a couple of Lottie Slay All Day. And I've got this one here, which is the Primark Peach range. I've got a couple of Ellen Tracy's. And these 2 are W7. Actually, these 3 are W7. This one here is a little Benefit one I've got. They're real. This is Technic. I've got a little Ellie girl. This is really pretty, actually. Dose of Colours. And these are Primarks. So that's that drawer, guys. moving on. This drawer is also quite boring. This is just all my glitters. So as you can see, I've got them in all different shades. This is from the brand Neverland. I just got this off of Amazon, and I think I paid like $6.49, maybe slightly more for all of these that you see here, except from the 4 at the back. These are actually from Avon, and they're actually nail art glitter, but I thought I could use them for the side of my face, like if I was doing more of a festival look. Down here we've got a couple of single eyeshadows from NYX. These are amazing, guys. And then we've got the foils from Makeup Revolution, the amazing foil from Makeup Revolution. That is amazing, and it's just a dupe for Stila's amazing foils. I have to say, this colour is absolutely beautiful. Makeup Revolution do stock other shades, but I just absolutely love this shade, and I just love the effect it gives on the eye. I've got my Avon eye primer here. I've got Collection gel liner, and again, just a little tub of glitter. These trays here are just ice cube trays because they just fit the glitters so well, so nothing amazing there. I picked these up again. I think this is from the range. And I've got my roller sellotape here for creating my eyelids. And then this is just a little eyeshadow palette from Sue Moxley. I'm just going to open this up for you guys. Sorry, I know this is going to be a bit awkward because I'm doing this with one hand. But it's got a little mirror, as you can see, and when you open that up, this is what it looks like on the inside. So I haven't actually used this yet, but the colours do look pigmented. So that's a start. So I'm just going to put it there, and I've got my little Makeup Revolution tray that I mix my foil with. Now, this drawer again is pretty empty because I've just moved all my smaller eyeshadow palettes over to the next unit we'll be talking about. So at this side is just some more containers because I need some more storage. And then I've got this one from Beauty Glaze, which is just the dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold. I have the Nikkie Tutorials, The Power of Makeup. I've got the Huda Beauty Rose Gold. Carly Bible. This is really pretty. The highlights in this is just bloody amazing. The Nubian 2, you've all seen me talk about this. It's just amazing, and that blue shade, Cleopatra, is just amazing. I've got the Laura Lee Violet Voss. I've got my Morphe 25B. These are also amazing, guys. The MUA palettes, they are just fabby. The Lorac Pro Mega 2, I've had this for the longest time. I mean, the longest time. My Jaclyn Hill, oh my god, guys, you all know what I think about this. It's just absolutely bloody amazing. The eyeshadows are so pigmented, it's unreal. Back here, I've got my little Beach Cosmetics palette, which again is just amazing. I've got these two palettes, which are Morphe dupes. One is Tiny Bliss. I just got these off of Amazon, and I've got this one here, which is from the company Delancey. I don't know if I can open this up for you guys, just so you can see what I'm talking about. There we are. So as you can see, it's just the same layout as a Morphe palette, but I paid like £9 odd. I have done a video on this. I think it was a makeup haul, an affordable makeup haul, but the colours are just absolutely beautiful. Those purples and pinks are just fabby. I've got my Makeup Revolution Pro HD, and back here, oh sorry, back here I've got my Christmas New York Too Faced, and then I've got the Lorac Beginner's Collection. So that's everything in that drawer, guys. That's just more of my medium to big palettes. Obviously, I will be adding to this collection in the near future. So I'm going to take you over now to this other unit, which lives right here. So as you can see on top, I have brushes just here. So these are just sort of just all kind of randoms. These are like Yvonne's brushes. I haven't actually used these yet, but they're so pretty. They're just, oh, and they're so soft. These are some of my Lorac brushes. Again, really good brushes, nice and dense. Again, more Yvonne's and more Yvonne's. This brush right here is amazing. This is the Tarte brush that came with the foundation. So obviously your top end is for applying your foundation, and then you can use this for around your nose area and eye area. So a fab little brush right there. Then I've got this which just arrived, the Zoeva brushes. I just want to give them a go. These are actually, now I got these off of, where did I get these off of? Amazon? I think it was Amazon. Amazon or eBay, one of these. These are actually the dupes for Zoeva, so I want to test them out and see what I think of them. I don't actually have any real Zoeva brushes to try out, but I want to go and pick some of them up so I can compare them to this. But guys, there's nothing wrong with dupe brushes or anything like that. Fake makeup, I would definitely say no to, simply because you don't know what's in there. But brushes are brushes. I've got my diary with a pen, just in case I need to write anything down schedule-wise. Just a Yankee candle here, which is the white linen and lace. Absolutely beautiful. And then I've just got my little lamp here. So let's start off with this drawer here. So as you can see, guys, this is all my foundations here. So we've got a wide mixture. We've got my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. This stuff is, it's fabby. If you're looking for something that is really high coverage, then Kat Von D is the way to go. I tell you, it will get rid of anything you don't want to see on your face. Then my next one is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. Again, absolutely love this foundation. It's beautiful. The packaging is just amazing. And honestly, it makes your skin look flawless and it just feels amazing on the skin. My e.l.f., you all know I absolutely adore this stuff, and it's so affordable. This stuff is like £7 and it's really good coverage. I would say this is medium to full coverage. I just love it, and the smell is just amazing. Then a new firm favourite of mine is this one right here, the Avon True Flawless Liquid Foundation. I've got mine in the shade Porcelain, and I have to say, I am loving it. I mean, the bottle looks really, really expensive, but again, the foundation is inexpensive. Full price, this is £12, but I managed to pick mine up when it was just slightly cheaper on my first lookbook. And then we've got some Maybelline, we've got L'Oreal True Match, which used to be my holy grail, but unfortunately it's not anymore. I would say the Avon and e.l.f. are. I've got the MUA Skin Divine, and I've got this one here, which I haven't actually used. It's the same brand as those lipsticks I was showing you, the Cause. So I haven't tried this one yet, but I don't know, I'll get round to it eventually. Back here we have my Perfect Colour from Primark. Again, surprisingly, I do like this foundation. And £2.50, guys. Love it. Back here I've got my Nip and Fabs. So I just did a review on this foundation here, and this is the lightener. So if you've got any foundation you feel is just a little too dark, this is the stuff. Back here I've got just a spare Avon foundation because I love it so much, and then I've got these two here which I haven't tried yet. These are the ordinary foundations, so this is the serum and the coverage. So I've yet to do these. I might do that in a full impressions video maybe, I don't know, but I've got to try these out yet. Then just some setting sprays. My Mario, I always say this wrong, so don't judge. Mario Badescu, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. I've got some Avon, and I've got this Kiko face makeup fixer. This stuff is bloody amazing. It is like an aerosol rather than your typical pump, but it is just so good, and I feel I prefer this to like the Avon one simply because it's not squishing so much on your face. I've got the Avon Glow On Illuminator, so basically you can mix this in with your foundation and it just gives your foundation and face an illuminating effect. And then if we go deeper back here, I have some Fake Blood liquid latex for the Halloween looks I've been kind of doing, and back here it's just a little concealer palette that is now no longer in use. It's just the Lorac Beginner Collection. Here we've got some primers, so W7 Perfection. This basically is just like the Benefit Professional, just the same sort of thing. And we've got some Asda, we've got the L'Oreal Infallible. I do like this, but I wouldn't say it's my favourite now. Sorry guys, I'm about to move. The L'Oreal Infallible, yeah, it's not my favourite. It's more of like a silicone based primer, and I have to say it's just not doing it for me as much now. the Makeup Revolution Ultra Face Base Primer. I do still like this. Again, it's not one of my favourites. I'd say I'm probably gravitating more to this one at the moment, which is the Jordana Prime No Pores. And this is more of a cream-based primer, but I do like it. It's just really lightweight, nothing too heavy about it. So yeah, I'm enjoying that one at the moment. Back here is more of my affordable concealers. So you've got your Makeup Revolution Focus and Fix. I've got my LA Girl Pro Conceal, because by God, I absolutely love that stuff. My collection. This is more LA Girl Pro. This is the wrong shade, so when I first bought it, I picked the wrong shade. So I've just kept it because I could probably use it for something else. My PS Pro Conceal. Again, this is probably slightly too dark for me, so I can't really use it. And this is the other Pro Concealer I just recently bought because I'm running out. And this is just a Poundland one, which I'm not a fan of, but hey. These are more of my expensive concealers, and I'm really sorry about the light, guys. It's quite dark down here, but so this is the Well Rested from Bare Minerals, and then I've got the Nip and Fab CC Eye Fix, and then I've got this one here, which is the YSL Tau Chocolat. I don't even think that's how you pronounce it, because Michelle butchers every long word that there is on the planet. And then this here is my absolute favourite. This is the Tarte Tape Shape in the shade Fair. I absolutely adore this stuff. It is just amazing. And then I've got the Smashbox Under Eye Brightener, which again is quite good. And then down here we've got the Makeup Forever Concealer Palette. Again, good for colour correcting. And then I've got the PS Concealer Palette. So that's everything in this drawer, guys. Again, sorry about the light. It is really dark down here, but it just kind of gives you the rough idea, because my makeup is actually in my bedroom. I don't have a beauty room for it. Although I would love to, believe you me. Moving on. So back here we have blushers, bronzers, highlights, that's all sort of mixed in. We've got down here the Nip and Fab contour palette, and this is in the shade 01 Light. And then we have the Makeup Revolution blush palette down here as well. And then further down here we have the Primark Cheeky Peach, which I have to say I absolutely love. And it smells of peaches, so what can be better? Then I've got this one here, the Candy Blush W7, and we've got a Kylie blush, and then we're moving on to this one here, which is a W7 Honolulu. And we've got an Asda George one, which, believe you me, I was not a fan of, but I've just kept it there. I really didn't like this little duo, it just did absolutely nothing. And then we've got the Bourjois chocolate bronzer, as you can see there. I haven't even used this yet. I am going to have to move my butt and use it. And then we've got this one, which is relatively new. This is the W7 Hollywood Bronze and Glow. And this actually is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. It just looks so similar, it's unreal. Then back here we have my e.l.f. duo, which is in the shade Fiji. And again, this, guys, is amazing. I've hit pan with this, which I'm gutted about. I'll have to get another one soon. And these are just dupes for NARS, basically. I mean, even the packaging looks like NARS. And I think, I'm sure it is this blush, like the Fiji shade, that is like the dupe for like Orgasm. And then we've got this one here, which is the Avon Glow. Back here, I've got a couple of Makeup Revolution highlights. These are the Radiant Lights, and these are in the shade Breathe and Glow. And again, I'm sure the dupes for it is Hourglass, I think they're Ambient Light. And then if we can squeeze on back down here, we've got the Makeup Revolution Skin Kiss, and this is in Ice Kiss. I really like this. It is a massive highlighter, and it is so blinding, it's unreal. Let me just try and open this up for you. If I can't, I can't. Nope, it's not opening. And then we've got this one here, which is their Baked strobe highlighter. Again, I really like this one. This is in the shade Flash. It's got more of an iridescent look to it when it's on the skin. Back here I bought these because I was going to do a dupe versus, well, fake versus real for the Jeffree Star, but I've decided against that for obvious reasons. So I'm just going to leave these here and probably give these away when I get rid of some of the stuff. And back here I have a Kylie highlighter as well. Then down here we have these little ones right here. Oh god. So these are like gel eyeliners from Avon. Again, I'm not a fan of these, I have to say. I mean, I don't know. When I try to do eyeliner with these, I mean, the colours are absolutely beautiful. But when you try and do a look with these, it seems to smudge off the eyeshadow that you've got underneath. So I don't know if these are just meant to be worn alone, but I just think what's the point in that? If I'm going to put a gel eyeliner on, I want to create an entire look. So I'm a bit disappointed that every time I use this, that kind of happens. So I'll just pop that there, just now fix it there. So there's a few of those down there in different shades. So in here, guys, is more eye products. So everything is in here: eyebrows, eyeliners, glitter, you name it, it's all in here. So this is my Gimme Brow from Benefit. I've got the NYX Tame and Frame in the shade Brunette. I have my Avon True Glimmer Stick eyeliner. Oh, I love this stuff, it's so good. We've got some glitters. I've got a couple of these actually from Collection. These are their Glam Crystals. I've got the Maybelline Master Ink liner in white. Again, I've got another Avon Mark liner. This one is so good. It's just got a really good tip on it. I've got some NYX Vivid Brights. I think I've got another one of these somewhere down here. It's a yellow one. And then I've got another NYX glitter there as well. I've got this, which is a Primark stamp. It stamps out hearts. So if I'm doing a nice look for Valentine's or anything, this would be the one I'd go for. I've got some of my Urban Decay 24/7 liners. These are just sort of the travel size. So that's everything in that drawer, guys. Back here we just have different lip liners. So we've got this one here, which is a Kylie. I've got this one here, which is Makeup Revolution. And they look so damn similar to the Kylie lip kits, obviously. And then we've got these ones here, which I bought in a pack. And again, these are just Amazon specials. I think I got like 12 for £3.49. I only use these for like if I'm drawing on looks on my face. Because they do have a weird smell. So I don't use those for lips or eyes or anything like that. MUA. I like MUA's lip liners because they've got little sharpeners in there as well. So that's a bonus. So that's basically all that's in there, guys. It's just lots of lip liners and whatnot. So then we move on to this, and again you have to excuse the light situation because it's just crap down here. These are all my mascaras. So we've got the likes of the Benefit and Roller Lash. This stuff is just fabby. I love this stuff. I have the Benefit They're Real. Again, I do really like this, but I would say I probably prefer the Roller Lash compared to this. I've got quite a few Avon mascaras. I've got this Poundland, CoverGirl. This is another Avon. I've got the Primark one that I'm in love with at the moment. And I've got this one here, which is the Paradise Ecstatic from L'Oreal. And I've got this one from Kiko. So quite a few down here. And I've got this, which is just a little Next eyebrow compact. Back here are more powders. So I've got the Kiko powder. This is just a beautiful case. I mean, the packaging is just amazing. And let me just open that up for you guys, if I can. Oh, this video is going to be a hot mess, isn't it? So that's what it looks like in there. You get your little powder puff, but it's just a magnetic case. Then I've got this Poundland one, which I have to say isn't that bad, to be fair. Then I've got my Avon Glow On, Avon powder. This one here is a Zen one. Now, this is so old, and I wouldn't use this one, but this belonged to my nan, so I keep it for sentimental reasons. Then back here I've got some blotting paper. And these are all my single brushes. So we've got Makeup Revolution. I've got the MUA Whipped. And then we've got some more Makeup Revolution back here. I've got these Avon singles. And then I've got my Bare Minerals face powder. And then back here again I've got some more. I've got some Primark. I've got a Laura Geller. And this one here I think was just from like supermarket, Tesco's. And we've got a Rimmel cream. Back here I've got the Makeup Revolution highlighting drops. These are amazing, I absolutely love them, and they're £6. Back here are my kits. So I've got the Pure Glow from Primark, which is amazing, guys. I mean, it's £5. I don't even think you get them in store anymore. I've got this one here, which is from Delancey. It pretty much just looks like an Anastasia Glow Kit. And then we do have an Anastasia Glow Kit, which just sits at the back right there. And then that one sits back there, but we'll sort that later. So yeah, that is everything in that drawer. And then moving on. This is probably one of my favourite drawers of all time. So down here we have some eyeshadow pigments. These are from Asda's, believe it or not. They look amazing. I can't wait to try them out. So I've got a couple of the blue turquoisey colours. Then we've got this one from Laura Geller. Just looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I'll get that open for you guys. This is so bad, isn't it? Can't even show you guys because I'm trying to do this. So as you can see, it's like more baked and it's just a marbly effect. It's just absolutely beautiful. I really like this one. Then we've got a couple of the Kiko eyeshadows, and these are fab, guys. I've got my e.l.f. under eye setting powder, which I really do like this stuff. And then we've got 4 of these little Bare Minerals eyeshadow pigments as well. So I've got a couple of the golds, and then we've got this really white gold, and then we've got this black glitter. Back here again, more just single eyeshadows. So we've got the likes of Ikea, we've got Makeup Obsession, MUA, and we've got some of these inks from Avon, which are okay, but again, they're not my ultimate favourite. We've got a Rimmel. So yeah, these are just all my single little eyeshadows. Here is where I feel the magic happens. So we're just going to start with some of the front palettes. So I've got this little Primark custom palette. This is really good, and I have to say the eyeshadows are like 60p, and they're amazing. This little orange one has absolutely disintegrated into nothing in this palette. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but hey, that happens. I've got my Alamasca Spirit Quad. This is in the shade Blue. I've got my 4 eyeshadow palettes from Avon. I've got the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Quad. I've got my little Tartlet Tease. This is amazing and it smells like hot chocolate. Down here we have a Sleek. This is the Eye Divine Storm. We've got this Asda George one, the AM to PM. More just smoky shades, to be honest. As you can see. We've got some Wet n Wild. We've got some NYX. We've got more NYX. We've got this MUA. And this is a Makeup Obsession. We've got a couple of Primark ones. These 3 are the GWA. They are fabby. The Urban Decay Naked, as you can see. I've got this Zoeva one. I got this for my birthday from my husband. It is so pretty, but I'm going to keep this and show you in a video. I've got the Kai Shadow. I've got Primark. I've got the little Primark kit. I've got the Primark Master palette. I've got these two little Primark palettes just down here. My Bourgeois palettes here. This is in Le Nudes and Le Smoky. I've just got a generic palette. This just has random shades in it that I just picked up off Amazon. And then back here we have my Just Peachy. And then we've got my Shan XO, which again, I am a huge fan of. I can't wait for the next one to be released. I really hope she's going to bring it out on Beauty Bay so that we can get our hands on it. And then down here, ladies and gents, I have my Soap for Makeup Revolution, my Rose Gold palette. These are pretty much all Makeup Revolution right up until here. And we've got the chocolate bar. We've got these little palettes down here, which are the dupes for like the Urban Decay palettes. This one is actually the Redemption palette, Romantic Smoked. I think it's the number, this is the Iconic 3. I think it's one of these, like, that are the dupe for Urban Decay. I think it's actually this one right here. And then these ones here, I've got the Salvation palettes, Ultimate Color Chaos. So this is like just really vivid, bright colours. You've seen this on my channel before as well, guys. So as you can see, lots of really neon bright colours. And then you've got these two ones, which are the Ultra Eyeshadow palettes. Then back here, I've got my Too Faced palettes. So this is the Bomb Bomb, the Sweet Peach, the Semi Sweet, and then I'm going to have to sit back this way. My back's starting to die. And then we've got the Mario palette from Anastasia, and this has been destroyed by my little girl, which I'm highly upset about. As you can see, it's dead. I've got the Modern Renaissance back here. This palette is just divine. I've got my Subculture palette, which again, I really like and enjoy. I've got a Kat Von D palette back here as well. And I've got the Kylie palette back here as well. So guys, as you can see, I've got a huge array of eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes are definitely my vice. I absolutely love eyeshadows. Oh, all sorts of palettes, all sorts of brands. I don't care if it's cheap or if it's high-end. As you can tell by this collection, I've probably got more of your cheaper products than I do high-end. But yeah, I just don't feel you should be restricted to one brand or two brands. Why not explore every brand that is out there? So guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video because I've had a lot of fun showing you what I have. Like I said, I don't have the biggest collection, but I do have a lot compared to some folk. But I'm not bragging, I'm just showing you guys what I've got. And believe you me, there'll probably be a lot more added to that the next time I do one of these makeup collections, which will probably be this time next year. So guys, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so now, because that would help me out a ton. So before you check on out, remember to hit that subscribe button. And remember to hit the bell as well, because that'll notify you every time I upload, which is Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. So until the next time, guys, you take care and we shall see you soon. Bye.